Hello guys, we're back with the new
This new hair.
back with the new show. Netflix is really into love, weird love, strange love. So this one is Age of Attraction. This is the thing, Age of Attraction. So it's held the hosts are the middle Natalie Joy and Nick Vial, who have an 18-year age gap between them. Um, yeah, she's leading to his DM. Wow. Okay. So, anyways, basically, the purpose of the show is just they're gonna date. This is age unknown, not sight unseen. This age unknown. Apparently, so there are 40 singles that actually come, and they range from their 20s to their 60s. Um, so they date, age unknown. But again, I think again, I don't want to make it there, but I think why people don't know, they can't gauge age at all because their guesses were always off, and I'm just like, you really couldn't tell, really? Okay. Like even people that have hard work done, you can still kind of tell because you can't do work everywhere. Well, maybe you can, but they didn't do work everywhere, so
It doesn't even matter.
you
When
can't tell.
you get work done, it also puts you at a point in time. Do you get like okay, for example, style of plastic surgery changes over time. So it ages you in terms of I know when this style of plastic surgery
Yeah,
was
but that's for
doing.
people that know style of
Okay,
plastic
sorry.
surgery. For
You know,
regular
I'm very into
people,
plastic surgery,
yeah, for
so I
regular
know these
people,
things.
like I'm talking about the average person. I'm not talking about that's
They
do.
can't tell. Okay,
You
well,
can't do like you can touch your face, but like you can't touch your neck. You can't touch this part of your
yeah,
hand.
like now this Gen Z or young kids that were taking out their book of fat, there's going to be a period where now that they're not doing that anymore, when you age up, people were like, oh, you don't have book of fat. It's like I can know your age based on that. So it's kind
yeah, of course you can definitely. I mean, if you did video,
there's a period where it was like,
gauge.
well, I don't know if that one. People keep saying it's dying down, but yet
I don't think it's dying.
I think people are still doing that surgery. So
Yeah,
I think it's still very
dying.
popular.
Yeah, I don't think it's dying.
Yeah.
So with that purpose of the show, so it's people from their 20s to their 60s. So I'm just going to run through the featured cast members first of all, and then we'll just deal with the couples. So, yeah, basically the dates. The premise of the show is that this one they see each other, obviously it's age unknown, so you get to talk to different people, mingle and everything. Then, if you want to enter into a relationship with the person, you guys meet in what they call the promise room, and exchange promise rings, and then you reveal your age to the person. But now what people were doing was that they will wait to the promise room to be revealing important facts. Some people even waited till after, and I'm like, they did not say that you cannot reveal things about yourself. Please, I get it. Some things will age you. Like if you tell the age of your child, you can kind of start gauging your age. But it's a risk you're willing to take. Which is why personally, I just still feel like single parents just no, because if you don't want anybody to guess your age, then don't just.
In this show, you cannot not have single parents. The concept of the show is impossible.
The concept of the show is fine, but I'm saying that because knowing the age of your children does kind of make people place you.
Yes, yeah, but it's impossible not to have both children.
If you are obviously it's impossible. If you are a single parent that does not want to open up about the age of your children, or if you are funny about your age, stay away. Stay away, because we're going to see some people that should have stayed away. Anyways, so basically, yeah, so they commit in the promise room. So if you don't want to commit, obviously you don't wear the rings. Obviously, you can still reveal your age if you're not committing. There's one couple that did that where the guy invited her to the room and he kept on saying he was older than she thinks, and she was still like, eh. And he was older. He was 30. Even I didn't think he was 30 because like, this guy is giving young 20s energy, but he was 30. I was like, nah, you people need to mature. She was like just in her 40s or so, and he's like, because kind of saying that he's older than she thinks, because he knows that he gives off child vibes. I'm like, yes, you do. So, well, then she didn't go forward with him. That one I felt like she was a bit presumptuous with that, but to each their own. Sometimes you say you want to do something when you get there, like maybe not. Anyways, after you guys commit, then you guys move in together, and after that for like 10 days max, and then you guys have a commitment ceremony where you like, I want to further the relationship or not. While you get that together, you guys also get to meet family or friends you don't know. The show surprises you with people. Also weird. So some people got to meet their parents, some people met friends, some people like it was a mixed bag. So yeah, that's basically the premise of the show, and then obviously, happily ever after or now normal levels. So. With that being said, let's just jump right into the singles that they featured on the show. So they start with the youngest girl. I'm just going to do by, you're going to do it because the way they did it on Netflix is like 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. So the age is going to be increasing generally. Like we'll see 20s together, 30s together, like that, like that. This is Libby. She's 22. When I was seeing this girl in action, I was just so afraid. I said, God, please. I know that Netflix people like to do wild things. I hope this girl is legal because I was just like, this girl seems like she's barely legal. She's 22. When you said that age, because I was like, they're giving 21. Yeah, giving 21. But she's 22. So Libby said that she's been dating younger men.
Younger men?
Yeah.
To her 22?
Yeah. I said that's at 22.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she said, I cannot be somebody's mom anymore.
Okay, so she was dating like 18
She's directing, yeah, so like that main character energy, so she wants a new man older, which is why her connection is like, it was with Andrew, who's 38, yeah. And why she just liked, she didn't know his age, but when he said he had kids, she was like really liking that energy of like, oh, dad means like you're older, you're established, you know. She wants them, she thinks that means they're emotionally mature. I'm like, do you know that to make a child for men, for anybody, it doesn't take much, do you know that? And then says she likes things, she's a hopeless romantic with a little bit of delusion. Girl, with a lot of delusion, but we'll got that, so we'll come back to that later. Next, we have Pfeiffer, the most mature 23-year-old I've ever met in my life. Apparently this is not her real style. They told her to change her style because it's to show off her age. But even the mini skirt also shows off your age because whatever. She says, she described herself as a whirlwind of fun with a waist that could slide through ice.
She has a very small waist.
Oh, that's another quote she said, I'm a catch, so am I catching losers? Yeah. She's just giving. She now said men her age are like a desk you have to assemble. And she's done dating IKEA projects. Apparently in high school she earned most likely to be TikTok famous.
Well, she is now.
Yeah, you are, yeah. So she's really lovely. She's a mature girl. She's 23 years old. Like, but like because of how mature she was, I was thinking that's like 28. But then she I was like, oh damn. But I like her. Okay, brace yourself. Trigger warning. This is Vanelle. She's 27. Apparently she kisses with her eyes open. That was all I should have known about her.
Oh, really? I didn't notice.
She said he helped with the passion to feel closer to them.
I don't watch all this. I don't like all this.
Yeah. Oh, she said she's from Cameroon. Oh, she moved to the US from Cameroon at 8. Oh.
You know what? Yes. I didn't want to say that he wasn't giving Black American. Because I felt that way. Yeah. Even her features. But I don't like the lashes. Like, I don't get to with the lashes, ladies. Like, the lashes are weird. The lashes are... Yeah, and...
Because they're tired, whatever.
The lashes are weird. This hair looks nice here.
Yeah.
Not the same hair. But the lash was my pet peeve. I don't like it.
Yeah, so she... what is it? Her dad, yeah, she kept mentioning her dad didn't want her to date someone that was more than 10 years older than her.
Makes sense.
And the fact that I kept on emphasizing that is weird to me because if...
That means she has a habit.
You have a daddy problem. Anyway, she said
no, she has a habit and her dad has had enough and has warned her. Clearly, this girl be dating people that are way older than her.
Yeah, but again...
No, her dad is like, don't bring anybody 20 years older than you again.
But you know my thing.
But also,
she's an adult.
Also, no, do you know why? This girl has proven to us that she cannot even date someone that is older than her. So, like, I think her dad is right. It's like, for your maturity level, keep it close to your maturity level. So, yeah. I think that's what he meant. Sometimes some parents actually are right about their children.
Yeah, you can be right, but you can give opinions, but you can't give orders. She's 27 years old, you can't give orders.
This girl needs orders.
Again, I have general blankets.
Sorry, I'm not cracking a joke. Yeah, but like,
if you are useless at 27, you are useless. It's what it is. Your father or mother,
she don't have.
If the home training did not enter, or if there was no home training, or whatever it is, whatever they made is you. The failure or success is on them. You should chop it like that.
But carry on. Next question.
Again, that's on her. So, she said that she doesn't think a man her age will be mature enough to meet her needs.
And yet, is she mature? That's the question we're asking.
She's not mature. There's no question. She's not mature. And let's move on to our first guy. This is Chris. He's 26. He's Lebanese. He speaks Arabic and Spanish as well as obviously English.
Does he speak French?
No, Arabic and Spanish.
He's Lebanese though.
He's a self-proclaimed millionaire. Wow.
You know what's funny? I actually like him.
I like him too.
Yeah. I didn't have any issues with him.
No, he has
How
some
old is he
maturity.
again?
26. He has
I could
small
tell. I
maturity
could
issues,
tell
but
that he's not. And I hope, because I would hate for him to end up being like a Devanta where you can't tell a woman. But thank God for the style of the show. Eventually, I had to tell her. But I want people to be more like men. Sorry, to be able to just stick to. Say how you feel, please. That's my only criticism for him.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
No, they have maturity issues for sure.
But that was my only issue with.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have it. Like, I think he's a nice dude.
Yeah.
This
Next.
is Empress Harry, double Dina.
Sure.
Dino Gaga.
People say that he looks like Prince Harry. I get it. I don't really see it. This is John anyway.
The aesthetic.
Yeah, sure. This is John. Yeah, that was like it's always the ginger and white man. Like, okay, that's a lot of people. But anyways, John, 27. He was born and raised in Miami. You know, he says not. Okay, yeah, we already said it's not Prince Harry. That's all. He is into the older ladies, the mature.
A mature girl.
A mature hunter. Next we have
like
Logan.
A golden girl.
Yeah, literally. This is Logan. He's 29. He says he knows he gives off only child energy and he owns it, so he's the only child. He's joked that he stopped when he reached perfection. Hey.
Is he the only child?
Yeah, the only child.
I think they meant he was the only boy.
No, the only child.
Okay.
He's the only child. So yeah, he's the main character, and but he's a well-behaved only child, I have to say.
Yeah, but dude, that's all I have to say because we'll talk about it.
Yeah, because that was wrong, messed up. This guy, he doesn't pay up anybody, but I just have to bring him over straight to 27 because he's the guy that said at 13 he saw Kim Zolciak as she was 35 at the time, and this made his thing go like this, and that's when he realized he liked older women. And he also said that I know it's weird, but if you're not as hot as my mom, I can't date
hotter.
you. That's my mom. I'm like, do you know that is such a weird phrase to make? If you're not as hot
His mom
as
is
my
his
mom,
benchmark.
your mom. So you think your mom is hot and you're scoping up? Like the hell?
He has eyes. It work.
So he says less about his age constantly because he likes older women. You know.
Which older man is believing whatever age he's lying? His face is, unfortunately for him, his face is giving baby face
Honestly, heavy. I don't have beards. Kind of thing.
Yeah, no beards even help you. You're giving serious baby face.
Yeah, and the fun fact about him, he's traveled to 99 countries.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering what you were doing in those 99 countries.
You know what he was doing? Comparing women to his mother.
Looking for older women.
Sick. This is Andrew. So this is the person that Libby paired off with. So he's 38. He owns a bar. He's the dad to two daughters, 14 and 12. He's always dated younger women. He even said it on the show. It's not even a new thing. But I think his younger was like 25, 26. So
it's a new record for him.
When you mentioned that age, the smile just froze there.
Like, we'll say about this one now. It's okay.
I was like,
I will say, I ain't sure.
Translates.
Oh, right. It's okay. The world does it.
He was like, and so this is West. This is the guy that
very good looking.
Yeah, very good looking guy.
Person.
But his energy was definitely given early 20s. He's actually a 30-year-old guy that the girl was like, yeah, I'm gonna pass.
I said to my brother that they've unlocked a new Netflix character.
Yeah.
In him and the Lebanese guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if I see them on any other dating shows like Perfect Match or whatever.
Oh, no, this show, because this one it was 40 people they brought, so they have enough.
Yeah, those two people especially the two men.
Yeah.
Even this other guy, if he's no longer with Libby, they will definitely bring him back. But
they're no longer with Libby now. They're not together.
No.
Oh, they are together.
Yeah. So yeah,
if they break up,
they will definitely bring those because they've definitely unlocked characters for sure.
Yeah, they have.
And you are definitely you and especially Lebanese, two of you were in the right age range for their shows. Definitely going to make use of you guys.
Yeah. And this is Jolene. This is the woman that he got paired that he chose, and she was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do it." She's 48. So he's like he's older than I. That's why he was saying he's older than she thinks. Because I'm sure she was thinking that he was in his 20s, and I think he knows it gives young energy. She young but immature. Okay. She's from Guam. They
One
moved
of
to California when she was 10.
the territories.
Yeah. So, she said she has no qualms about dating outside her age, but older men tend to look a little dry. So she needs a man who is not afraid of the skincare routine. Actually.
That's funny. I mean, you see life. You know how guys always like saying women have a sell by this, women this, or if you're in Nigeria, you know the word. I'm not gonna say it. There's a thing they like to say to women. You're something done, something. That's all I'm gonna say. And yet, in reality, it's not the case. The women look good.
Look at she's 48.
The women look good. So yeah.
What's a 48-year-old?
Yeah. Even the women that don't get any enhancements whatsoever, but you can tell she looks like she had some.
No, she did.
Fillers here and stuff
And she
like
did.
that. But even the women that don't do anything to themselves, they absolutely look.
But I'm not looking at her chest. See how her chest looks like. I know that she has.
Like, did you know he was saying she moisturizes?
Yeah, that's
what
what I'm saying.
Sunscreen, like,
I see her neck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That it's not this thing, but she does. Like, look at her neck.
She's into skincare.
See her neck. She's 48. There's nothing wrinkling on that neck.
Yeah. So, what's the moral of the story? Get into your skincare.
Moisturize. Get into skincare, guys.
Yeah. Drink your water.
Yeah. Yes. Drink a lot of
and
water.
stay away from guys that are dry.
And you know why women are dry, because they'll be young and dry. When they start to get men to cream their body, they don't understand the value of cream. And it's not for you when you're young. When you're young, everything will be where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's when you're older.
Yeah.
Like on the plane, there was one guy, older man I saw, and he wore slippers, and the ashiness. I was like, white past his ankle, like up his. I was like, why is the ashiness spreading, sir? So it's not for when you're young. Yeah, you have enough. Everything is pumping and doing its thing. It's for when you're older. Like, it's sadly, everything's a compounding effect. It's something, if you neglect it now, you will suffer it later.
Yeah.
So yeah, skincare, guys, skincare. Next, we've got Leah. She's 40. She's 41. I'm sure she's 40. Yeah. She's 40. She's a flight attendant. Oh God, yeah.
Yes,
We'll talk about how.
And she's talking about being clingy on TikTok. So she'll just try to crack a joke about her. So that, what do you mean that I'm not a clingy person? And then she now put all the credit of her being clingy. So she's making fun of herself, which is cute.
That's what I like. Good time I said clingy, because here it says Leah really wants a husband.
She's never been married.
No.
No kids.
Preferably a younger husband. She said the only caveat is he needs to build enough strength. She doesn't have kids. No. So she really, three reallies, guys, wants a husband, preferably a younger one. So she was clingy. So she's always actually joking about it. So even this really, I'm like, wow, you were already showing yourself from the beginning. So they knew you were going to be clingy, and they're like, let's watch this.
Fun.
Okay.
She's good TV.
She is good TV. I like her still.
Yeah.
Vanessa is 49. Engaged 4 times, but never married.
And now on her 5th engagement.
Yeah, well, spoiler alert. Yeah, spoiler alert on her 5th engagement.
Please, the show was over since the war.
No, it just ended.
Okay, by the time we pop this up.
Yeah, but it just ended this past week. It's not that far.
Sorry.
So be dropping this chill.
This whole review is spoilers, please.
Yeah, spoiler full. So she has a reputation for dating younger men, which I can so see, because older men that are serious cannot take the rubbish that this woman dishes. Like, let's be so for real.
She'll be annoying to them.
She'll be so annoying, because I know her voice is irritating to me, and I'm not a man. So next we move on to Derek. He's 44. I can say 43. He's 44. This is. I'm just gonna maybe they airbrush these photos, because all of them's neck looks. I mean, obviously his is good, but I think they airbrush their photos. But Derek does look. Obviously he's clearly a mixture of black and something else. So he's already, his age is, he can't be 20. No, it can be 30. He can be 50. You don't know, but he's 44. Clearly his
It's tough for black people.
It's tough to tell.
There's a place where we just amalgamate.
Yeah.
Like from 25 to like 40. Some people, you can't tell what age they are sometimes. So.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. I was like, he looks good.
Then they age again one more time. And then they're in the same bracket. So it's It's kind of hard.
Yeah, that's like when Andrew said his age, I was like, oh, impressive, because he looked young at 30s. I'm like, at 38, you take care of yourself well. So if you take care of yourself well, it would actually show. But yeah, apparently he said he's ready to date younger women, so no surprise. I'm sure he was shocked by because younger can be 30s, and I'm sure he thought, because she's very mature, I'm sure he thought she was like 28, 29. Then when she said 23, again, the same frozen smile. Like, oh God.
Is it 23 or 22?
23. Libby is 22. Piper and Fifa is 23.
Yeah, I know someone was 22.
So he has two sons, 15 and 5. We need to understand. They didn't really explain. No, we don't know. That's what I need to. That's what we need the explanation on. Is it the same mom? With I don't think he was married. So is it different relationships? That age gap is wild. Is wide and wild. So yeah. And as we move on to our favorite person, Justin.
Yeah.
He's our fave. He's 44, and he's into AI. He's a director in healthcare AI. He's been married once. He was married when he was much younger. As he's getting older, he's actually reflecting on the fact that he may not be a father, even though it's something that he really, really wants. Even though I still think he's too young to be concluding on fatherhood just yet, because
yeah, you can definitely have kids.
People his father's age are still, even though obviously don't
it's
approve
right,
of it. Yeah,
yes, they're having kids in their 70s.
Yeah, but that tells me the kind of person he is. He's a very responsible person. He's thoughtful. He said he accidentally eats out almost every night. Really. Oh, and he's on a restaurant. Oh. He's a green flag all the way, anyways.
I like him.
He's our fave.
He's also he looks good.
He's good looking, yeah. He looks good. He's good looking.
Please bring him back. Can he? Yeah. Is there a show that we can have for Love Is Blind 30s to 40s? Because I know.
Anyways, this is Theresa. You hear by my I'm not a fan.
You know what's funny? I seen her still wear so many nice fits. This is the worst.
Yeah,
I don't like this fit. This one is not nice. But all your outfits were on point. I don't know if it's the belt with the dress. Maybe the belt didn't need to be there.
No.
But all your outfits were always on point.
Yeah, she dresses really well. She has a very good fashion sense. She has a very, very good fashion sense.
Yeah, very good styling.
And we'll talk about her some more, because she's one of the people that actually made it out. So she's 54 years old. Remember that. Well, we'll reiterate it. Finally, gang. Jorge is, if you can't even guess, let me just tell you. Jorge is, no, you can't guess. No, you can't. From this picture, you can't guess it now. You can't.
This picture, I would have put him in his 50s.
Exactly, you can't guess.
Late 50s.
Nah, I'll put him in his mid 50s, because they even hit all the grades. They hit the grades. You won't be able to guess like this. But and Jorge is 60. Okay, Jorge is 60. He's an attorney. No, the boys are 60 now. He's 60. The boys are 60.
He gave it away. Sorry.
No, I knew he was old, but I couldn't get how old, because honestly speaking, from 40s, people our bones start misbehaving. So I can't even say that. Yeah. Oh, he's been in a movie.
Okay.
Oh no, he writes and directs films. Sorry. Oh. Okay. He's also an attorney, but he also writes and directs films.
What's his most famous film?
Yeah, the recent film that apparently stars Maurice Chestnut, so I have to go look for that.
Okay.
That's cool. I like this, and I can now, it makes sense. So I say, after going on some more interesting days, Jorge believes crazy doesn't go away. I'm like, that makes sense now later what happens. So now he just wants a quiet love and everything, and yeah. So
and to be like Gali.
So it's Gali.
Gali.
That was supposed to say that you said Gali and I thought it was in his 40s.
Like,
come on,
no.
are you will?
But it was the pay attention to the way someone tries to stand up.
No, she knew he was much older than her. So she obviously she didn't care. She didn't care.
Yeah, she didn't care.
She didn't care.
It was just funny to us.
Yeah. So we're gonna just jump into the couples now and see where it takes us.
Okay.
So this is the first couple, Jorge and Vanel. Like we said, I'll keep recapping their ages. Jorge is 60, Vanel is 27. So the promise, like I said, they're gonna be telling other things. In that room, it's meant to just be your age you're supposed to reveal. You're supposed to have already told people important things. So Vanel was torn between Jorge and Justin. I'm gonna show you for Justin again. No. So that this is sticking. Let's understand what she chose over was
And
just.
it wasn't even just about looks. It's
No,
more
no,
about
no.
character.
Also, yeah. Also, the way he treated her was
Yeah.
so nice, and she even said that when she talked to him, he has
That guy
because
was
very
ready.
he has this very calm.
Oh.
He has this, no, but she get problem. It's not even
Yeah, I
that
know,
because
but
her hair is not.
finding a guy that's ready.
Her hair also.
Oh, that's tough. In 2026.
Yeah.
Or
No,
whenever time they film this.
Mm-hmm. So Justin is 44, but closer to her age, right?
Yeah,
Jorge is 60. Jorge is 3 years older than her. When Jorge was born, Jorge ran around life, turned 6 years old before they born her.
Jesus.
Jorge married before they or had his no, he didn't have a child before. I don't think he should have older than her, but he has seen life. Like Jorge was in his 30s when this girl was born, guys. Like
he didn't want to tell us his kid's age.
Yeah, initially he didn't even tell her.
Yeah, I think his kids are closer in age to obviously.
To her, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, he said he has kids around her age.
Around her age, yeah. He didn't even tell her he had kids. So, oh God. First of all, let's rewind because I forgot to say something that about the fact that in the room here in the promise room, that was now told him that she's practicing celibacy, which is abstinence or whatever, but basically no sex until marriage, and that she has compromised in the past, that was compromised again. You don't say the part that you compromised before. That was the year that she's fallible. They'll fall you.
And her abstinence is quite interesting.
It's an interesting form of abstinence, but it's not about it that if it doesn't be funny in your abstinence, then I feel like you should discuss it with your partner fully so that
they let the person know the rules.
Yes, exactly.
And then if he's not okay with the rules, it's not gonna work. That's all.
Yes, but the thing is that when she told him, he was like, I told you have nothing to fear, like in talking to me, just tell me anything, like nothing is going to affect us or whatever. So he said, no, it's fine, he has no problem with it. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they move into the apartment. So first of all, all the couples now meet, then they reveal their ages, then they're all gisting. So she's talking with the girls, and she's like, she doesn't have any kids because he never told her he had kids. Because when they started talking in the promise room, and she said about the celibacy thing, and she asked him if he want kids, he said, yes, if I see that this person is like I have a future with the person, I want to have kids with the person, thus implying and insinuating that he doesn't have kids yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the opening to say, actually, I do have kids.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he didn't. So, and they had to show her telling the girls, like, no, he has no kids. Because a 6-year-old with no kids, I've always said, if somebody that is over 40, never married, no kids, I look at you, sus. What have you been doing with your life? A man, never married, no kids.
Offense taken.
Are you over 40?
No, for my family member that is, I've taken that offense.
Okay, they should take it to be offended. Because, I'll have to look at it, so you have to explain yourself to me, like, and the expression will have to be very convincing. And if it's that, you weren't even looking before, fine. But if it's that you have been actively looking or whatever, or you have been, and nothing. And also, if you have been actively looking, have you been actively playing? Those are the things. So, and so those are the things that I want. For me, it's a huge red flag. No kids, no marriage, huge red flag. Anyways, clearly he has kids, so because like no woman was willing to commit anything to you. So why should I be the one to come and commit to you? Nah. You have to convince me that I want it because bro, I ain't doing that. Anyways, that's my personal side. So the celibacy thing was okay. So it was not that nice when they were now in the apartment. He now told her that I'll actually get shy like 2, I think, and she said that she was like, I didn't know that since. He said no, but I didn't like his energy. He was giving very confrontational energy. I don't like it when you are wrong and you're now talking to me like I can't question you. I didn't like that at all because she was like, no, I'm just not understanding why you're just telling me this now. And she wasn't saying I'm frowning, but she wasn't frowning. She was just saying like, I don't understand why this is just coming up now. Like you made it seem like you didn't have kids. Like I don't understand. And he was like, I can't remember how I would say, but he was very like confrontational in his response, like as if how dare you question me? I chose to say it. It shouldn't matter. I'm like, no, it should matter. What if she had an issue? What if she wanted somebody that, because she seemed very happy, she was saying that he doesn't have any kids. What if she wanted an older guy that doesn't have kids? What if that's what she likes, older men that don't have kids? You made her fall for you and like you, and then you made her, like you said, it's way, way, way later. So I didn't like that. Anyways, they had a big issue about the whole celibacy or abstinence, whatever, no sex thing, because she's miss no sex, but she's also miss crawl over your body, miss do a little bit here and there, do oral, do this and that, but and he is like, man, girl, see, I don't understand this kind of celibacy, how I do it, that like I don't understand it, and like for him, it's either we're doing it or we're not doing it. This halfway thing is not that. And he said he does not know. He didn't say it's a yes or no. It's just like he doesn't know. And he said that celibacy is not enough for him to not be with somebody that he thinks he sees a future with. But that it's just like they need to kind of figure out whatever it is. And she validly asked him, okay, but why did you say it was okay in the promise room and everything? And I was like, yeah, he didn't really have a good answer for that because it's a valid question. Um, but they kind of moved on, I guess. Then they had an incident. They were walking in the streets, and he, according to them, because she didn't disagree, but in the trailer for the reunion, it looks like she's disagreeing now. A guy came up to all those crazy people. It was sorry. It was filmed in Vancouver. Everything happened in like in British Columbia. So the resort that they all met at and hung out with it was in Whistler, and then where they had apartments was Vancouver. So, and it's known Vancouver is known for have people that are yeah. So anyways, according to them, the guy came up to them and was talking crazy. According to Jorge, the guy even had like an instrument something, and Jorge stepped up to him and like trying to protect them and obviously scared the guy away. And Vanessa said she didn't like how he handled it. That's it. That was everybody. That's where everybody that was still trying to understand that at that point everybody left her because like I don't understand. You don't want him to protect you, and he was like I don't understand that he was protecting them. That what's like and again, what I don't like is when you just tell me that I shouldn't have done it one way, but you can't tell me another way I should have done it. I don't like that thing. If you don't have an alternative solution, then actually shut up. Like an actual again viable solution. Don't tell me I should have flown or I should have called the cops and waited 5 minutes. That doesn't say something reasonable. Don't say rubbish. So that part was kind of funny. And then when he was still talking, and then she just like, okay, I'm done, and she walked away. I'm like, oh, your age. Well, she's not that young. That's like I would say your age is showing. She's 27, but she's immature. She walked away. Then I guess production kind of spoke to her. Then she came back. Like, okay, what? He now told her that, see, if I'm talking, don't interrupt me. I don't interrupt you. When you're talking, don't interrupt me. And then he explained things like step by step and everything. And he said he always protects, his woman and himself. Like, it's not a thing of him trying to do whatever. And that with the whole celibacy thing, that the child just basically needs to figure it out because, it's clearly a thing. Like, and then after everything, she now goes, okay. And I said, okay, what? I said, we're good. She's like, what does what good mean? She now say, oh, we're good, as in, okay, we're done. I'm like, you're a child, open your damn mouth and say what's this, you're good, nonsense. So he's like, okay, and left. And now, when I read this thing about crazy does not change, I see why he didn't beg. He's like, nah, I never like see. And I like at least I learned something. 60 years old, I learned that crazy does not change. If somebody is crazy at 27, the craziness is not going to go away. It's like, yeah, crazy, this is out. Because by now, that we don't understand you. And like Tola said, joked, you have probably brought some men home that your father is like, what the hell? I don't think it's the ages. It's just like you like people that are just probably wild and you're like, what is going on here? And they probably trying to, couch that, but nah. And it's the fact that she feels like she was right. I'm like, oh, you're not right. You're not right. You're very wrong. You're very annoying. Again, we don't have to like either of you, and I don't like either of you. I mean, because I don't like that Jorge lied about. I call it lying because there was opportunities for him to tell about the children and he chose not to take it. I don't like the confrontational way he spoke to her when she was like, why didn't you just tell me earlier? And I also don't like her because she's just immature, and I don't like immature people that think they're more mature. You should be dating your people younger than you with your level of maturity. Yeah, you should be dating 25-year-olds. Like, please, don't stress me.
Just this one that make her feel like a baby girl.
Again, I'm so sorry. I know I can't say that. Any last comments before we move on? Libby and Andrew, a 22-year-old barely legal with a 38-year-old with two daughters, 14 and 12. He's a bartender. Again, another thing worth to mention about this show is that there's no location.
Bar
owner, sorry. There's no location, so it's people from all over the country. So besides age being a barrier, location is also a barrier because people are from as in very different distant states, And I don't know why they didn't think about that. The fact that would be a factor, and because we've learned over the years that in reality TV show with love issues, distance is actually like the biggest barrier to relationships working. So unsure why they didn't think about that when they did this show, because that's why Love is Blind does cities or maximum states, because they know that anything outside of that is not going to work. So that's the feeling of the show for doing that. Also, why they shoot it in Vancouver and not in I guess I don't know that part too. I'm confused by that. But anyways, back to them. So when I knew that I'll be, like it's so wild because like being like it's a bit older and just really being to like there's some questions that if somebody tells you something, there's no way you will not ask certain questions, and then just seeing the way Libby reacts, it's like, oh, you've not seen life, that's cute. But especially if they see younger men, because when he said he has two daughters, this girl did not ask her how old they are. She didn't ask the relationship with him and the mother. She didn't ask anything. She's like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's mature. I said, maybe, and then they have jokes about, oh, who is Taylor Swift and who is Miley Cyrus or something like that. Those are the jokes that they have between themselves. Spice Girls, sorry, obviously he likes Spice Girls and she likes Taylor Swift and whatever. So, yeah, when they reveal their ages, Andrew was definitely like, it's not young. And then when we go to the apartment, everything seems pretty smooth playing with them, but they have one weird relationship dynamic that I personally I don't like. All this then joking, yabbing. Sorry, what's the English word for yabbing now? Yeah, but it's not like serious insult. What is like a joking insult kind of thing? I don't like that. Where he was saying, "Oh, I'll manage you," blah, blah, blah. "Oh, I took up next to this." What is this? I'm mad. So stuff like that I don't really like, but it works for them. Again, it's talk about his maturity level because he's 38. He's older than us, and the joke is. Do you know that if I find a 20-something-year-old man that me and the person are aligned, I will start thinking that there's something wrong with me. As in, am I so immature? That's me as 21-year-old or 22-year-old. Our thoughts align. That's what I start thinking about myself. That how come I tell that I'm so immature? Why is it 22-year-old and I having things in common? Yeah, I think. No, how can it happen?
Maybe I can't things in common.
Like, I'm from the same country. Yeah, I'm from the same state.
Like games, food.
Yeah, those kind of things, but we can't have the same. You can't be advising me about life.
17 years I've seen more life.
Nah, I've seen more life than no. Anyway, so
I feel that way sometimes about some people.
That they've seen life.
Yeah, because some people are more out there, and other people live a sheltered life. So it's possible for a younger person to have seen more than an older person.
I guess.
Yeah.
But if we have the same jokes, I think I'll think I'm immature because they are joking on the same level. I don't know, Sha. We'll see. Yeah. But and it's kind of bad for me because I can't. When I talk to people that are like under 27, I think they are children. So like I don't know how. Yeah, I think they are babies. I'm like, oh yeah. I just like, oh look at this. Because I'm like, so anyways, clearly that's not Andrew's issue. Andrew loves looking down on the younger women. So I can't remember what he said. Or something that he said. I was like, something that he said so that made me just know that. In their intro packs, that would just be like, nah, not for me. Because he said he's the hot single dad or something like that. I'm like, we are 38, grow up. Right, grow up. So they went to getting more serious in the 8-10 days, whatever, that they lived together at some point. So now expressing concern to her that right now everything seems fun, but his life is actually quite boring, that he just goes to work and comes back. And it has been an issue in past relationships that the girls get bored, but yet you went for a young girl again.
Well, hopefully she has a life.
And now because she's not doing anything, so she comes and goes. So that's why they're still together. Because if not, I don't think they'll still be together. But she seems like a girl that she can entertain herself. Well, let's be clear. She seems like a girl that can entertain herself. She's a social media manager. So she seems like she will also be kind of somebody that will be very busy in the searching for whatever they do. So, I mean, I like her. I don't know, like I like her. Just that I just feel like she doesn't ask personal questions. Things that should raise flags, they don't raise flags with her. She's just like, oh, that's so cool, makes me more mature. Sure, next time that I was in $20,000 days, like, oh my god, I'm like, girl, you will. So but yeah, their dynamic is just pretty much like this fun couple and everything. And they for them, they brought their friends. So I like her and her friend dynamic. So they brought two girls for her. They are the same age, 23, 22, and then two of his friends came. They're 37, he's 38, and I like the dynamic between her and her friends because her friends feel confident enough to speak out, and she also feels confident enough to be like, and that's where you stop, because you again, right or wrong, nobody's allowed to dictate another person's life, and that's why I don't like it when parents of adults are telling them what to do, because it's like you can't advise but you can't order. So when they met, again, like I said, when um he told her about his children, she didn't ask any questions. I think it was later that she was like, okay, how old are they? She had 14 and 12. I said, 14 and 12. I said, okay, that means that, I'm like a big sister, but it's gonna be like my big sister. Oh, God. Which it will be because she's 22. The age gap is not enough for them for her to mother anything. And since the mother is still in his life and they're on good terms, it's fine. So, and one of our friends asked that, like, okay, what's the relationship between you and the mother? And I was like, yeah, we're on good terms and everything. And then she goes, which I think is such an older thing to say. She goes, I would need to hear from her. Because that's what men love to say on the internet. When a woman says something like, I want let us hear from the other side. So I like that. She's like, I need to hear from her. He's like, yeah, he'll be shocked if she says something different. But then they were asking that question like, this is a serious relationship. Like, he's 38. He's in a different state from her. Like, are you gonna move for him? Like, what is this going to be about? Like, and she was like, yeah. And one of her friends was very much giving, I think you're just playing here. And she was like, girl, if you don't sit yourself in that, like, not in a rude way, but she was very assertive. And I like, because I hate it when people say like, oh, my friend don't play, oh, my friend, like, your friend doesn't have the right to come and be insulting somebody else. They do not. Your friend does not have the right to be crossing boundary and to. I don't like my friend saw blowing the blood in the water. Or we talking about a differential now. They saw they smell weakness. Again, are your friends barracudas like, and it's not a good look on you or the friends. You have to have friends that you people can check each other like, okay, I think you can share your opinion, but this is my life. I'm going to do what I want to do, and which I like. So I'm like, oh, this is a very healthy friendship dynamic. And then the other person was just kind of like there. She was like, oh. She was just there. I was like, I can tell that she shared the same sentiments with the girl, the louder girl, but she was also more like, well, it's also her life. Like, let her do her, you know. Then for him, he met his two friends. He has friends of color, and it's so funny when I see white men with their friends of when the people of color come around. There's all kind of, I think it's a spirit that's called upon them. Suddenly they just dab it. I'm like, it's like a spirit that's called upon them. And another thing I really like about him and his friends that I could just tell from his face that he cares what his friends think about him. His friends are married, and because there's a way that I feel of looking like, I hope these people are okay with this thing, because if they're not okay with it, someone's go tough. But those guys, and they're just like ribbing him, and then one of them asks how old, and then so they bet that they're like blonde and young. That's his type. And they're like, oh, we hit the nail on the head, blonde and young. So yeah, and they're like asking him to like, how's it gonna work because of the distance, because they're like, hope you, I think that was because of the conversation that he now talked to her about his life not being interesting, because they're like, you're gonna be very busy owning and running a bar. I guess it is very busy. I don't know what hell, I don't know that much about that life, but yeah. So that was them, and then at the end they have the commitment ceremony, and they decided to keep dating, and they're still together today. Congrats to them. As I said, even though like there's some young people that I'm like, the young people actually did, but the older people, wow, they felt my hand big time. Next we have Leah and Chris. Chris and Leah. So initially Chris was connecting with someone else. I can't remember the person's name now. And then they even shared a kiss. It wasn't Vanessa. It was Vanessa. Vanessa, sorry. It was Vanessa. They even shared a kiss, and then I guess they decided mutually or whatever that this was not it. So they kind of went their own ways. So he started bonding with Leah. That's at the retreat of it. And then they became a thing. And I think the age gap is not too bad. It's just 15 years. It's not too bad anyways. So then they came to the apartments. They both have no kids, so there's no issue there, whatever. The issue here is obviously that Leah is kind of clingy, and that Chris doesn't know how to express himself. Like I say, he's kind of immature. He doesn't know how to just say, oh, I need some space, or like, can we kind of figure this out? Because so she's a flight attendant, and her own response is that I'm a flight attendant, I'm alone a lot, I know how to be alone a lot, and since we're only going to be here for such a short period of time, I wanted us to be together all the time. But it got to be a lot, because they showed scenes literally of him saying he was taking a nap, and she's saying, no, you're going to leave me. And it could have been a joke, but the joke is icky, it's cringy. And also, like, he was able to go take a shower. She's like, okay, fine, leave me. I'm like, leave you to take a shower? And he said that he just didn't have space, like alone time. Like, even going to the gym, she would always just like tag along. It was never a he just didn't have his own space and he just didn't like it. Um, so he just couldn't communicate that to her. I'm not sure why. Even to the point where they showed, obviously I know that they met people from her side. They didn't show that part. They only showed the
Yeah,
meeting.
that's true.
Yeah, Netflix. Well, whatever the production companies, they only showed them meeting his mom, and his mom. When I said guess her age, mom was like 30. I was like, I'm 41.
She loved that.
I wouldn't love that. Tell me I'm 20 every day, anytime. Like I'm 20, oh, like, add 10 and 2. But yeah, so when after a while she left and then him and his mom were together, and then the guy clearly looked like he had something on his mind. Mom was like, "Oh, you look happy." I was like, "Are you blind?" And it's not like complaining, not complaining, but he was opening up to his mom about that I felt that he's unhappy, that he just doesn't have his own space. Like, it's always a thing. She always wants to be with him every single time, moment of every day. It's suffocating. And I just remember like that you should be happy. Like, it's early days. You should not even have any issues. And even if you have anything, you should always talk about it. It shouldn't be a thing of like, oh, you can't talk about it and everything. So he go back to the apartment and he was trying to say it, but did you understand
I thought he was going to break up with her, but he still took forever to do it. So.
Yeah. But I didn't even understand the conversation I was trying to have with her because it was just a lot of words. Again, I think people have really learned the art of word salad, like saying a lot and saying nothing, and I just wasn't sure where this was going and everything. But yeah, they stayed together for the commitment day, and yeah, he finally broke things off with her. And the only thing I don't like is in the interviews where she's saying, "Oh, I was what she say something like I know my worth or something." It's like, girl, yeah, but
put her in the same category. Told him when I say, "Well, you fumbled me."
yeah, it's like, no,
I think
you
he's
did.
fine.
Of course, girl, he's literally 15 years her junior.
Like I'm pretty sure he's
fine. I just because they asked her in the interview like, what did you learn about yourself, and she was talking about him. It's like, so you didn't learn anything about yourself, really? Okay. Anyways, what redeemed her was, is there a redemption? What made her less unlikable was, um, well, she's not like unlikable. She's just a little bit irritating. She's not unlikable, but what redeemed her or made people like root for her more was what happened with this lady here, Teresa. So Teresa, oh my god, this woman, I've never met somebody. Initially, I was like, oh, she was dressing like very young and she was showing off her body. Like she's not. Okay, yes, they airbrush these pictures because she has wrinkles normally. They airbrush these pictures, so she hasn't had any work done. So she has like her face wrinkles and everything, even her forehead. Because when she frowned, I saw the lines. So she hasn't touched her face. She hasn't touched her body. Like she works out.
You said she looks like she did have boobs.
No, she did have boobs. Not so look. What she did have boobs. She did have boobs, but she hasn't like done any kind of enhancements to make herself look younger. But she's done her boobs. That's like a rite of passage because even Libby did that. Libby is 22 of them. That's not. But so she has like the old. She's 54. She has the skin and everything, and she wears like crop tops. She's like not ashamed to show off the body. So initially I thought she was very confident, but then obviously I understand. So quickly, she has 3 children, 29, 25, 22. You already see the problem. He's 27. It's already an issue for her that the person she's dating is younger than one of her children. And she had even jokingly said before that, or if it's younger than her child, that she doesn't know she can do it. So at that point, she would just be like, actually, man, hey, younger than my first child, though. Because she thought it was in his 30s. Which, I don't know. But John, like, seems like the kind of guy that he's like a go with the flow kind of guy. He's like, if you tell me I don't like sushi, then I don't like sushi. If you tell me, because it just seems like, oh, he's all like, oh yeah, I don't want to have children. Then he talks with his sister and he's like, let me think about it again. I'm like, did you not think about it before? So it's kind of like a, not wishy-washy, but just kind of like anywhere the wind blows, anywhere you push me, I'll go there kind of guy. But one thing is, I mean, like we already said, he's into older women and he's not ashamed of it. So when they leave, she keeps on asking him, oh, is it weird? Oh, what would you say if someone comes up to me and thinks I'm your mom? She just keeps on being so hyper vigilant and self-conscious of.
She's not ready yet. She's not confident enough in her dating of a younger man.
Yeah,
that's what I've noticed.
She's not. I should say society. I'm like, yes, true. Society does not encourage, and they are harsher on older women to younger men. It is true, especially when you are this much older. If you're in your 40s, you can still pass, but 50s, yeah, it is true. But that has nothing to do with yourself. Clearly, you are insecure about your age in comparison with his age, and instead of you to own it, you are trying to blame society for why you are the way you are. Like, no. Also, over time, as we were watching the show, I started complaining about her dressing. She dresses really well, but she dresses young. Like, again, nobody's saying you should cover up from head to toe and oh yeah, put out pasture. No, but she's just dressing. I'm like, you're 54. You are what you are. If you're not going to like, because it now seems like her choice to not do work is like in protest. It doesn't seem like that's what she wants to do.
Because she's not going to look as, sorry to say, but she looks very pretty with the natural
She is very pretty.
aging. So there's a artificialness that comes if the doctor doesn't get it right,
yeah.
or they don't do it right. There's this kind of plasticky kind of
Yeah.
look that it takes away from the beauty,
Yeah.
natural beauty. So she knows that she shouldn't even touch her money maker. She looks good.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah, she
like,
does. Yeah.
She's aging gracefully. Looks good on her.
Yeah.
You just want the internal to match the outside.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So like it got really weird because when she met John's mom and sister, she didn't want to say her age. But then they asked about your family. She goes, my family, my kid, my family.
Cut herself quickly.
Because we know that you told your mother that's coming at 54. So my mother, I'm like, your mother? Okay, so what's your mother?
How old is your mother?
Like in her 80s, 70s, 80s.
Okay, let's even say she had it as a teenager.
Okay.
Like she'll be in her 70s.
Mm-hmm. Okay, about your mother.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
At least 70.
Yeah.
She had it at 16.
At 16, okay. Oh wow, okay. Your mom, let's say mom go contact frowning upon you dating a younger, really? Who
Yeah,
cares?
I'm pretty
Like,
sure you don't have a team.
no, she didn't. So like so it was weird, and then then when she left, I love his mom and sister because that's who I am. When he left, I said I would, because they asked her because she wasn't forthcoming with her
Still
age.
didn't tell them.
No, he told the sister later now.
Yeah, on another day, but
Yeah, on that day, no. But then they asked how old are her kids.
Mm-hmm.
No, they asked him, does she have kids? He's not good. Uh-huh. He couldn't even say it because she had already been twisting him inside the room and conditioning him that we don't talk about it. Because her own excuse is that, no, I want them to get to know me for me. I want them to get to know me for you. I don't want the age to get into the way. I'm like...
It's so lame to think that the dynamic of how you met someone and you fell in love with is the same dynamic I should, as a family, meet the person then.
Yeah.
You can't create that same environment. It's not
It doesn't
possible.
make sense. Like
That
love is
makes
blind. They say,
sense.
okay, gas is important.
Like, it don't make no sense. Like, just say your age. It's okay. We're already judging, and that's fine.
Yeah.
You should be able. The thing is, you don't have the strength to
She
withstand it.
doesn't.
Men are shameless in their dating of a younger girl, and like they should be more ashamed about
Yes,
it.
they should.
But you don't have anything to. Now old, you old. No keep
Okay,
saying as they say.
exactly.
It's okay. And you, if you say you want to really date a younger guy, then you shouldn't care.
You have to not care.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I think maybe she was like, like how you have like that mental age that you can't go below, and he's below
Yeah,
that age, but she
yeah.
already likes
I
him,
think maybe
so
her lowest was probably
it was
40
30.
or
No,
something.
she said that she's 30s. Like she thought he was 30s.
Yeah.
So she was like, so if it was, because she said that her whole thing is that he can't be younger than her child, her first
he
child.
is.
Yeah. So when I said 27, she's not. So she tried to force herself to be ready, but she wasn't ready. That's the truth. So, anyways, then they meet her kids. Okay, sorry, yeah. Before that, so when his mama started talking, they're kind of like they have no issue with the age gap.
Weird.
Yeah, they said that I think it's weird that she's hiding so much information. She didn't tell them about the kids. She didn't tell them her age. That it's just weird and she's just cagey. So they didn't have an issue with the age gap. It's just more like why you. It's the way she's behaving. The mystery makes it a bigger deal than what it is.
There are some certain things that like me, like I feel like are philosophical issues. It's not the thing. It's not the age. It's the way you behave around it. Like every time she was always dancing. She was always choosing certain ones. Nobody is shaming you for it. If you cannot be comfortable in a show called Age Gap, where this is what it's designed for, then you're not. I knew the real world was going to swallow you up immediately. When
you start asking about, if they come and say, am I your mother? I'm like,
and so what? Of course, it's going to happen. The truth is that it is going to happen. You look like mother and son.
Like,
you do.
And your hair color is similar.
You look like mother and son. It's going to happen. Who will assume that he's your son?
Yeah.
It is.
And you disprove them.
And the other way around, don't you think like everyone else young girls sometimes, like when we go out to actual fathers, we're scared that people will be like, because that's what's out there too.
Yeah.
So you just have to correct people if they are presumptuous. It's going to happen.
My dear, I don't know. But yeah, she had her insecurity was just growing and growing. And this was had sex on the first night. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, she
It's
was
not important, but they have sex on the first night. It's important
didn't
because
show that body.
her and
Use
Vanessa.
it. That 27-year-old body.
Yeah. So her and Vanessa were talking about it the next morning, and Vanessa was now feeling like that means that Logan does not like her because she didn't have sex on the first night. I'm like, first of all, it's only this ones that had sex on the first night. Even the youngest didn't have sex on the first night because it's the first night. Kilo day.
No stranger.
And she was, she was very praiseworthy about his performance. Was clearly she like, oh, he's 27, like 27 is really 27, and she was happy with it. So for people that keep on like to say that women don't like sex or women sex does not last, she's 54. Vanessa is 49, and they are still very interested in sex. So don't deceive yourself. But yeah, anyway, so after meeting his mom and sister, the next people they meet are her kids. Now these children are funny. They thought like that was in the 30s. I'm like, really? You don't see your bro?
I don't even know why the older son ever say such a thing.
No, that's what they say. It's just like a quiet. So some people think that he knows that.
Yeah, because the kid looks younger than you.
Yeah,
like,
some people are like no, he knew that he was like.
I think it was the youngest son that said it.
Yeah, the youngest son that said it, and the sister
all
said
those
yeah.
Gen Z children, they don't know age, so they don't be saying rubbish.
Yeah, the other guy was quiet, and some people were like he knows.
Like, come on, if you look at yes, it's well put together and it looks scruffy. But let's be real. Let's be all
like,
the way
around. Let's be like, this guy's close to our age.
Like, full uncle, senior man, full beard.
Yeah.
Nah. He looks like your age.
Yeah, exactly. So they met her kids, and everything was kind of okay. Obviously, it was kind of it would be a bit awkward because he's closer in age to you than your mom. It was a bit awkward, but but it was her fault that it was not she made it way more awkward because when he was like, okay, I'm gonna go now, then
and apparently. Because I wasn't paying attention. She called him a boy or something like that in front of the kids. And she tried to like in essence he didn't like the meeting.
Yeah, he liked the meeting because she wasn't. He said that he wanted her to be more proud of the relationship and more because they asked about the future. She's like, oh, I don't know what the future holds. It was not giving commitment. It was just giving like, oh, he's just here for now, kind of as a boy toy kind of thing. It wasn't giving. This is my man and I'm going to be with him. And so that's the thing that she made the meeting awkward. Yeah, there will be some weirdness because of the age gap. Your children are like but you made this and your children, wow, they are so well raised.
You have to get confident. Like I had to just, for me, I've never really like been cared about. I'm born in January and most of my friends are born months except from you, but you're years younger than me. So I'm always older than everybody. So I've learned to just be proud of. Not like we have the age I didn't choose it.
54 years proud is what she
54 years proud. So I'm just like I've learned to. In fact, now when people ask me my age, I don't even waste I just tell you straight up, this is my age. Boom, we move.
Yeah, I had an issue with turning 32 though, but now I can say it's before then I was like 30.
Girl, you just push it like whatever. It's a number and I don't want to be all this weird, but I don't feel that way on the inside. No, that's weird too.
I feel 30, so
be your age is okay. Even if you don't look your age, still it's okay. It's still your age, Even if you look better than your age or whatever, it's still your age.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, but yeah, she was very like when her kids now asked her how old he is, she was like, I'm not gonna tell you. What the hell? And I thought she was like, why? Like, why not? And I said, yeah, what did you say? I was to get to know him first. They've already met him. Just tell the damn age, please. What's this going on here? So when all the couples now met at this point, so the reason why I didn't mention anything about her hair and Vanilla because they left before they met anybody, or they didn't show. So I think they left before they met anybody. So
no, they met. Oh, met any of their family members? Yeah.
So anyways, couples have a meet up with Nick and what's her name, Natalie. And then they're just talking about meeting friends and family, how it went and everything. And then Miss Teresa goes, oh yeah, she didn't tell her children John's age. And obviously Leah is kind of like, well, why? She's like, oh, I just don't feel like sometimes it's not their business or something.
She had no good reason.
No good reason, basically. That's why I can't remember it. Just giving excuses again about just wanting to get to know him first before. And like, in what world do you not find out somebody's age in the first conversation? Whatever. But so
it's literally on your dating profile.
Yeah. And so anyways, the Leah is kind of like, but I thought that was the whole point of the whole meeting of the parents and family friends thing, was to kind of let them know the age of the person, because the show is about age gap love, right? And then this Teresa is giving all attitude and like, no, 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 no. Then she's like, oh yeah, well, she's not giving my opinion. She's like, I'm gonna give my opinion. She's like, oh, that she can think what she thinks, but she not say that. I'm just like, no, I'm going to talk. I said, Leah, I love it. I want to talk. I said, yes. I said, then just.
She showed her age there. You know how you don't want to show your age. Goddamn, show your age.
I was
the
like,
whole 54. You know why I don't like that generation? In that generation, I don't like.
And then that also the shit said that, don't come for me because I will.
I mean, I don't know what you're clapping for.
Oh, that's what you're clapping for.
That hand that you're clapping there.
Leah. I'm sure Leah's like,
oh. You know, if a black girl was clapping there, say she's ras
aggressive, yeah.
That's a ras behavior,
it's
girl.
Aggressive too.
That's ras.
And she couldn't even finish the sentence because I'm like, what will you do? What will you do? I wish it was a Candice or somebody that she didn't say so. By the time Candice is done with you, you will actually go and cry.
Candice say a lot of things, but she reads both of you.
Yes. You're lucky that Leah is nice. Leah was nice, but I didn't like the fact that after was Chris was, let's keep it respectful, because it's, again, I don't like when you generalize. You should have kept it, like, either keep quiet or just be like, Teresa. Because let's keep it respectful can imply that
I was not confident enough to say my age. Period. You don't want to admit it. You want it to seem like it's one. Oh my God, I'm just trying to wait for the right moment. No, you weren't confident enough to say your age because you're ashamed of it. Why? Did you know his age? You picked it because you liked him. Not because of you thought he was in his 30s. Exactly. You picked it because you liked him. Okay? So stop. Like.
Yeah, she's irritating.
Whatever. Yeah. And then it's not like it's all of our fault that he's 27.
Yeah, it's our fault. It's not your fault. Because how dare society suffer in this woman's hand. Let me just say.
Society had not even come into play yet.
Not do me. Society tells us. I said society. Anyways, move forward to the commitment ceremony, and initially she wants to end things with him. And instead of John just accept it, he's now beg. I said, John, why did you plead?
Well,
then the children wrote a letter to him, and they gave it to her. So she now read the letter, and she's like, oh, okay, well, it's my children.
They were writing to another man. The children write a letter. 27, 25 is a bit much for children of
for adults.
Age. For actual adults. It's a bit much. It's not as if she met a guy that was in the 60s. It's a bit much.
And now, but they can't text him now. So
it's a bit much.
She's not going to give them his number. Just in case they can't ask him how old he is. They have to write letter. That's the only way they can reach him.
That letter?
Girl, yes, they have to write. That's the only way to reach him. In fact, if they should have told her, give it to him. Because I'm like, why are you reading letter addressed to me?
It's weird anyway, so she
read letter. She's like, because her children, inspire confidence in her. So yeah, she wants to give it a trial.
Okay, continue.
Well, they broke up, so. Yeah. But they did it for a while, before they broke up.
Like 6 months.
Yeah, something serious. So, but yeah, and it obviously boils down. We know it's her fault. We know that she just couldn't get with the program of being with a young guy.
I want to give this guy advice. I know you like older women.
Dear John. Mm-hmm.
Dear John. There's actually a podcast. Anyway. So, I know you like older women. You're attracted to what you're attracted to. But let me give you advice, please. Try not to date someone more than 40. Please.
Oh, that's the advice?
Yeah, it's very important that you do. Because I feel like she's not, like, I don't know what's going on in that generation. But maybe you meet someone that is confident. But especially because the reason why I said try not to go more than 40 is because now you're now telling us you're not sure about the kids after I start spoke to you. So try and keep it, even though you like older women, that's perfectly fine. Try and keep that lady in her mid to late 30s to early 40s. Let's keep in that range for yourself, just because you're not sure. And when someone is not sure, usually they're okay with 1 or 2. So be with someone that's exactly what she can give you, 1 or 2, that age range. Don't go in. I know you did not have a choice in this matter for today. You just liked her and you went for her. That's fine. But for the future, please try not to date anyone in their 50s or late 40s. Keep it in the at most early 30s. Early and 40s at the highest, because it's what you're attracted to. You're attracted to older women. That's fine.
Yeah, my advice will also be like, be somebody that's proud to be with you.
Yes, that's important too. Yes.
Because if somebody is like joking, oh yeah, my boy toy.
Don't date someone that you are like a trophy for them, and it's a bragging thing to say they have a young person and they are going to bend like a pretzel, whatever they are calling it. Yeah, there has to be some self dignity in the dating of an older woman.
Yeah.
Or an older man.
Yeah,
Whatever way
they
you
can't
go.
be degrading you because you're
Yeah,
younger. That's
so
not cool.
it's okay. You're attracted to what you're attracted to, but try your best to not go too deep into that zeitgeist of older
Yeah, because
ladies.
this attracted what they're attracted to. I'm just sighing because I'm like,
I'm attracted to it, older man. It's okay.
No,
It's a thing.
no. If it's like your age range is fine. His own this thing is that like it's not fine. That is, I'm so sorry. It's wrong for a 27-year-old to be attracted to a 50-something-year-old.
He didn't know
it's
she was
wrong.
54. Even though she looks
She
it.
looks
Even
it.
though she thinks she doesn't.
She looks at least 50.
Yeah. You look good. You look your age. Don't why people get offended when they say you look your age? You look your age is a good thing. That means that the stress of life hasn't weathered you to.
Yes, look
They
older
say you
than
look
you
good.
are.
You should look good. If you look your age is a good thing. It's a good compliment.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, okay.
But yeah, because other people stop saying you look good for your age. Just say you look good. Because
You
you say
look
look for your age, that's insulting. Because it's like I don't look good, but for my age, I can manage.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't
You
say
look
that,
good.
but she looks good.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah,
of course.
so
There's just that if they not guess your age and say your actual age, people are insulted.
No.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's
No.
okay. You look good. You look good. Yeah, your age is your age. It is what it is.
It's so funny. I'm sure that's when she watched that conversation he had with his sister. I'm sure she would have lambasted him. That, how dare you tell your sister my real age at the age of my children? I told you to keep that thing
No, you didn't tell. Did you tell the age of your children? You just said.
He said that they're already around this age.
Yeah.
That's already giving a lot. That's for her. That's giving a lot because she lets the children believe that he was in his 30s. And I'm sure she didn't correct them. I'm sure they must have mentioned it in her front. That she's like, actually asked him how old do you think he is. He's like, oh, 30. He's like, oh, okay.
He's attracted to them.
No, I'm so sorry. I don't believe. Let me tell you, I don't believe it's natural for you to be attracted to somebody that can give birth to you. I don't believe. As give birth to you as an adult, not give birth to you as a teenager. Because again,
she can. So I mean, she has
him. Yes. Because the original intention, again, sorry, this is a little. The original intention of like marriage and relationship and stuff is to build a family, right? Yeah, there's pleasure of companionship and everything. As I said, that what kind of people be talking about that is very relatable. Yes, there are life things that are relatable, like relationships.
And it goes both ways. Even for
no, it's both ways. Yeah. No, that's what I don't. I'm so sorry. I can't. This is not natural. It's unnatural. It's unnatural. You know. Yeah, you don't have to procreate, but the point of is doing life together. This woman is going to be dead like 20 years before you. I mean, yes, it's not always linear, but ideally.
In this case, it is because the age gap is really big.
Yeah,
it's 27 years.
Yeah,
that's why when it's like around 10 years, it's
okay.
Anybody can go.
Yeah,
you get like once like someone that, okay, let's say someone that is a lady's 10 years older than him, right? And then you both now are in your 80s, 80 and 90. It's anybody's game. Yeah. Once you pass the age of 80, it's kind of like anybody's game. So you guys can definitely make it to 80, and then it's this, or even 97. If you make it to 92, it's also anybody's game at that point in time, because I don't know the difference between 90, 95, 100. You know, that's why me too, I always try to keep it within 5 years.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Upper or lower, you keep it within that age range, because it's like 5 years is like,
I'm sorry.
It's really negligible.
It's not natural. I'm so sorry. I know they'll call me whatever.
That's my own range, but
yeah, because this is not natural.
I give you grace and 10.
The purpose of relationship is actually.
But apparently 10 is not an age gap, because they don't want that one. It's not an age gap, but to me that's a gap. That's a whole generation.
That's a gap. So, that's a gap. Okay, so when you was in secondary school when you were just born, that's a gap.
It's a gap. So keep it within 5 to 7 years, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like to say my one is by the same. I call him my age mate. Same day, I'm like my age mate. He's only almost 3 years older than me. That's my age mates, and I like it like that because we're going to go through life together. We've had similar experiences. We're in the same, like, it's just easier. As opposed to
keep it around that 5 to 7 years. It's usually in the same age group, or you experience some similarities.
Yeah, imagine you were talking about what then somebody is talking about. What was the most recent war in the 90s? Then I'm telling you how they were present and what they were doing during the war. You're like me, I was just born. What are you talking about?
I'll tell you that you match for civil rights.
Like, sir? I can't
remember. You were there in the First Republic.
Yeah, exactly. I can't, because I'll be joking that I was calling it Jorge Papaute, because like I'm not the person to do. I will roast.
It's kind of like when the Gen Z people were making fun of millennials, and then you say your age. What year were you born?
I say 90.
And then
Dinosaur. Well, millennials did their own back.
Yeah, they did. It was
So
funny.
it's a cocoa melon.
Yes.
But anyways, can I say we joke like.
See, that's an age group that you can play with yourselves. Like you can marry within yourselves, Gen Z, millennial. You can do that. It works.
Anything more.
It works.
I said that the Leah is 15 years. It's still okay because she's on the cusp of 40. It's like it's still okay. But once they're pushing 45, no.
Yeah.
Anyways, next is Pfeiffer and Derek. Derek is 44. In case you cannot tell by this picture, he's 44, and she's 23.
Yeah.
Again, this is not what she looks like. She has a cowbell
Septum
and
person.
she has
Cowbell.
her hair is septum piercing. Alright, and her hair is always like she looks more punky and more tomboy because this show she was wearing a lot of mini skirts. I know, but that's not really her real style. But this they're apparently they told her to dress different
Sexy.
from her sexy.
She said it. Those are
Yeah,
the words
sexy.
she
Yeah,
said.
because it has her dressing would reveal her age.
Yeah.
But the wearing of miniskirts also reveals her age because.
Because the older ladies were wearing miniskirts.
Not as many as my girl Pfeiffer. My girl Pfeiffer, I was like, oh, this is a style.
I'm not a miniskirt girl. If a miniskirt cannot have shorts on it.
I know if that's miniskirt cannot have shorts on that, they can't have
I'm
shorts
sorry.
on there.
The way I'm built,
No.
cannot wear
I'm not built for
miniskirts.
that
No.
miniskirts. No. But anyway, so these
I don't
people.
know skirts.
Yeah, exactly. So what are we talking about? This one's a 21-year age gap because she's 23, is 44. Everything was pretty good. Like I said, she's actually a very mature 23-year-old. Good head on her shoulders. He's gonna ask a kid 15 and 5. They didn't really dive deep into that, so we don't know. I think they are boys, but we don't know like if it's same mom, different mom. We don't know.
These are pertinent questions. That's why. See, it's easy to date younger people because you're right. There's sometimes they don't ask certain questions, and you can't. That kind of question thing will not go past someone in their 30s because I'm asking questions.
I mean, probably she as they don't show us.
Yeah, they didn't show, but I'm asking.
Oh, definitely. That's like when Libby was like, I'm like, Libby.
And if I'm gisting, I'm bringing it up like, yeah, so he has kids with different women.
Yeah, it's gonna come up.
The issue. These are the EUs.
It's an issue. Yeah, it's an issue. So, but yeah, so their relationship is pretty much like I said. She's mature, so it's pretty chilled. Everything is going well, smooth sailing. She's supposed to move to his town. I think she's in Seattle. He's in Dallas. She was meant to move to Dallas. That's the agreement, because again they did nationwide. So the people that came for he was.
Maybe they should try city by
or
state by state.
Yeah, try by state.
Yeah.
So first of all, they met her parents.
They should go California. Wait, have you done Love Is Blind California? I'm sorry, I'm
no, I don't think so.
Yo, what's up now?
That's
Love Is Blind Los
probably like
Angeles.
these people don't want to marry. They're like, I don't want to marry.
No,
they can't do it.
This show is perfect for Los Angeles. I think they'll be
for Los Angeles. Yeah, this will work. Yeah, this can work for California, but Love Is Blind now because those people they are not really there for the right reasons. So. Yeah, that's why they're going for kind of like standards. They won't do New York, so you have to do places that like you can't do those flashy places.
No, I need them to do it.
They won't do ASAP. Miami. They're not going to do those kind of places. It's not going to work.
Get on it, please.
No.
We're waiting for Toronto. Can't believe that Love Is Blind South Africa is happening before Love Is Blind Canada.
It's okay.
We'll
see.
Wow. Is that what you think of us?
Do you know how populous Africa is?
I'm just messing. Please. Okay, sorry.
It's
not where I meant to make my petition because I was about to say, please, I want to see the big ladies.
No, it's not about that. Anyway, so they met her parents first. See, when I keep talking about parents that children should trust their children, when I see, it's something I strongly believe in because again, it breeds like independence, confidence, and it builds your character, and because again, if whatever you raise is what you've raised, the person is an adult. See, it's done. It's not now. You can't chase everybody out of their life because you did rubbish and you was anyway the way you want. You can't. So, and I really like Pfeiffer's parents because they said the same. They said like, yeah, we trust our daughter and everything. I mean, she has a good head on her shoulders. What we saw, she seems like a very level-headed girl, and woman, and she seemed very much like knows what she wants and everything. And I like how the dad talked to Derek and she talks to her mom and she kind of explained her rationale and you're like, okay, cool. Like, and I'm like, and even when they're talking to us, they're like, yeah, like they trust their daughter and they're happy for her, they're proud of her, if this is what she wants, cool. And I'm like, thank you, that's all. That is all. She's an adult. At this point, it's just support and advice, nothing more. And I was proud of the parents because they did it right. I always say, yeah, she's
my
probably
favorite person,
yeah,
female wise.
and,
I like her, and then I like Leah because Leah redeemed herself after
yeah.
that whole thing. That thing triggered me a lot. Remember knows.
Yeah, I like Leah's response to Teresa in that moment. But I don't like the fact that Leah still not learned that lesson till tomorrow. Yeah. She's just more like, oh no, crazy. Like, girl,
yeah,
you
that part yeah. But the response, I loved it.
Yeah, I like what I was talking. She said no, I will say my mind. I said yes, you will say your mind because guess what? You don't want my mouth. Yes. Like that guy said, why are you talking? She said, because you're talking and I'm responding. That's why I was saying like let me state the obvious in case you don't know.
Yeah.
You know. So but yeah, back to these people. Then afterwards they meet his cousin and best friend who by the way, I saw her name before he pronounced it. So I call her Ratrice. But it's Raytrice. Either way, why didn't you just name her Patrice? Like, I'm not sure what's going on here.
Whatever. You know why.
Okay, yeah. Raytrice. So they met and she was very skeptical of the relationship. She's like, this just seems like a fling. This just seems like...
And not on her part. It seemed like it was more like from him.
Yeah.
Like she knows her cousin.
Yeah, she's just like, oh, this guy has found one of that young girls to play with. That kind of the vibe. She was kind of, oh, here we go again. And all. So after this was where we hear that she's gonna move, and also then they show them back in the apartment and Pfeiffer is saying that thinking about this move, like she said, I'm not going to move for a man but now like thinking about it, she's just gonna move for him, that she's now really having second thoughts, and she's really, and Derek is all like not really empathizing with her, not really caring what she say he wants to needs to move forward, needs to have peace, as in I should shut up or what.
That was it. He showed himself there. Yeah,
I showed himself there. And guys, this is what I said that, and she's actually mature for her age. But this is why I used to just flee from these older men, because even the mature, because they don't believe that you're mature for your age. So when you show them that you're mature, they will still try to bring you down. Because after everything at the commitment ceremony, they still committed to be together. He gave her a key to his place because like he doesn't have to be lonely. Because also she was saying that she's uprooting her whole life. She's going to be alone in this new city, and also he gave her a key that she come. But it's like, okay, does he live with his kids? Like, what's going to be the arrangement there? Because
when your kids are over, am I allowed to co-parent with you?
Yeah,
because your partner has to probably meet me first before I'm around your kids. I would hope that's how people that have children are moving things.
Yeah, that's normally the rule. Exactly. So it was kind of weird that. Anyways, they're not together, and she's not supposed to be at the reunion. So like, we don't even know. I'm trying to.
And she's on TikTok active.
Yeah, she's just.
So I don't know why she's not.
Yeah.
Go you, girl.
But thankfully, she never moved. She's still in Seattle.
Yeah. Go you, do you?
Do you, girl? We're right behind you. Right.
Happy for you.
On your mandates, I shall stand because whatever you say is the truth.
Yeah.
Whatever you said, Derek did. See, you don't even have to convince me. You did it. You did it. So. Yeah.
Definitely.
Finally.
Let's wrap it up. It's a bow.
Vanessa and Logan, 20 years between them. He's 29, she's 49. She's not been engaged 4 times. He's the only kid. So they met at the retreats and everything was cool. Then he started expressing concerns about her age. I remember she made some comment that lets him kind of gauge that this woman is. Because initially probably thought she was in her 30s. Then she probably said some things that like, this woman is older than I thought. I just expressing concerns that this age gap is really going to work. You can see it on her face. You know, they are very bad judges of aging. So, but she probably said something that is like,
So I was going to even give her 50. Which is not
49, 50, yeah.
That was what I was leaving at 50.
Yeah. So, and then he made this comment and she was like, he's showing his age, he's immature. I was like, It's immature to act like the age gap does not exist. It's actually mature to confront it head on, to begin to prepare yourself for what the outside world is going to be like, for what the comments are going to be like. And it's crazy work that you're 49 and you think that nobody should be able to figure out that you're old and to comment on it. That generation. That is crazy work. I was like, immature. I'm like, are we watching the same thing? So anyways, after all, and this is the dynamic I really hate. And this is why, again, this age gap thing, you just have to be very, very careful. When the person is older than you and they think that they know life, and they think, and they think that the concept I'm teaching about life,
why also simultaneously being obsessed with youngness? Your
Yes.
best friend is 32.
Yes.
You're up. You the moment the guy wasn't gonna sleep with you, all of a sudden he's not attracted
Attracted
to
to
you.
you. I
There's
feel
a
like we're
lot going
roommates.
on. Yeah, like you, and then you're dirty. You know what I'm saying? My God, this woman showed herself twice. Showed herself twice. When she said, when he was trying to say something nice to her, and then she just kept on saying negative and cutting. And then also that John, I have to say something to you now.
Who
This
which
is
John
it.
or Logan?
Sorry, Logan. Men like wicked women because how can somebody? Yeah, I'm trying to propose to somebody. I said I knew it. I knew again and
I
again.
shouted to my
And
gut, yeah.
then I said to my God, my first instinct on you
It
was
was
not
right.
good, and it was right. And yeah, and you still proposed to her after
Proposed to
saying
her.
you should have said, you know what, I was planning to propose to you. Here's the ring, but after you just said that, I'm
Yeah,
not
it's what's
doing
fake. Go
that.
and return the ring. Why are you
No,
giving it to
here
her?
is the ring. Look at it so you
Okay.
believe because
Okay,
you
yeah,
say
she'll
he's
say
a
that.
liar.
Yeah, okay.
Here is the ring, and I'm not doing it anymore. Because what do you mean? I couldn't believe it that he still
Yeah.
proposed even after all the
I
negative
can't
things
believe
she
it.
said.
That. And they're still together, people of God.
Quasi. Because I've heard we
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
other
the story,
things
but
that
they are officially still
yeah,
engaged.
but you get
so
that
don't know.
thing.
Yeah.
She stays getting a ring. I give her that.
4 men told that this man was white.
5.
This is the 5th.
Yeah,
And
so
I'm so
5
sorry.
men thought that she.
From what I've seen, I'm not sure what men are looking at. Because so looks wise she's fine. It's not the looks.
The
It's the
behavior
behavior.
and the voice.
God, the voice is annoying. But let us say well women and guys like that voice. Cool.
Okay.
let's just remember it's like aesthetic. Cool. Her behavior, her character is bad. She had a talk with Teresa, and Teresa talked about how she had sex with John. Suddenly she concluded that
Still
Logan
doing
and I,
competition.
yeah, exactly. I like people have sex. I know I was going to get my own. Why? Is it because you want to, or because suddenly it feels like my roommates on day 2? Oh, you don't really. He's like, why kiss you? I thought that no.
I
always
just
when I
need
was
people to
initiated.
understand that some behaviors are a bit aggressive, and if it was the other way, which we did not tolerate when the older guy was trying to tell her, look, I don't tolerate it both ways. If someone is not ready to do something with you, they're not ready. You can't coerce them into being ready,
Exactly.
male or female.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's wrong.
It's
And the
wrong.
fact that he now explained to us that he's like, I just don't want the relationship to be about sex. Like that's why I've not done anything. It's not that
And
I
I don't know
don't
what
like
they
her.
witnessed or experienced in 10 days that he proposed to her. She said she was confused, just so
Girl.
you know.
She was like,
But she still collected the ring.
that's how that would be.
And again, like we said, as women, eh, the advice is if a man likes you more than he
Go
likes
for it.
himself.
Go for it.
If
No, but I like you. If you like him, you like him. Oh, please. Everyone that likes someone that likes themselves, run away. That kind of person.
but isn't that what's happening with some of these people?
Yeah, and that's
Okay.
red flag.
But if a guy likes you more than
Not that you like him.
more than you like him, clearly. Yeah. But in this case, this is not just like me more than I like you. This is like me, like, you know.
Like
but,
him unreasonably.
Yeah, but anyways, more grease. Oh, more grease.
So Logan said,
Yes,
so
because
it was wild. Yeah, so yeah, then okay, so after he said the whole stuff of like, he just didn't have sex because of like he wanted the relationship about something, not the physical. Then they went out and they were talking. Next thing she goes, oh, nobody was just younger guys. She was expecting to be more of a 4th of July, like a fling kind of thing. And it's giving Memorial Day, and it's like, you want a fling? She's like, she was just avoiding saying. I'm like, you wanted a fling. She likes, clearly, it's not even that I don't know fetishizes, but she likes younger men because she just,
it makes her feel younger.
Yeah, it's a connotation of, a younger guy, sex,
the fact that
sex,
she can
sex,
pull
sex.
it makes her feel like she belongs in that category. Hence why her best friend is 32.
Yeah, but not just that, she wants the sex and she wants the unseriousness that comes with being with a younger person.
It makes
She
her feel young.
Yeah, because I
Sometimes
doubt she's going to marry this guy.
some people might feel like they missed out on some childhood that they should have had, some youthful exuberance they should have had. So now they're getting it. It's okay.
It's not okay when the person actually wants. It's
okay if that's what you're doing,
if
but
we
now
consent to each other. Yes, it's not
and
okay.
he said he doesn't care to have any kids, so
Yeah, and he was serious when she's so sad.
And
She's
she
the
has
only
no
child.
kids.
Yeah, she has no kids. So he's also the only child. So now he wants to end your lineage.
This is what it is.
Mommy is like, are you sure? Look,
no grandchildren for me.
Mommy is like, I want grandchildren.
Nothing for you.
That was funny, but yeah, I don't like how she said, "Oh, fully expressed the fling thing," and he's like, I don't like that, and because she's the kind of older woman that clearly is into young men just for the, like because she believes that they're all agile and into sex, and and I'm like, that's weird.
Well, we'll be here at the reunion to hear what y'all have to say for yourselves.
Exactly.
But
and, but then when they now met her friend, oh my god, okay, sorry, no, I was finally had sex because I guess she was nagging him too much, and it's like,
She was not giving him instructions.
Yeah, she was actually that's calling her Lieutenant Vanessa because she did give him instruction for but said no next time to last longer. I said, oh god. She said, "Oh, this is
also please TV shows. I don't need to hear soundtracks. Okay, I don't need to be hearing soundtracks. Thank you.
But the talking about this was
yeah,
funny.
we know why you paid that one, but the other soundtracks unnecessary.
Unnecessary. Yeah,
Hella unnecessary. Sure. Don't need it.
For sure. Okay. Yeah, and then when they now met her best friend that like told her the baby she's 32, which I wouldn't have guessed. Sorry. I didn't say older or younger. I wouldn't have guessed she was 32. That's what I'm saying. Sure. I think she was older or younger.
You guys can imply.
But I mean, just because for me, why if a 9-year-old having a 32-year-old best friend, I find out.
Wonder when they met themselves.
Yeah,
maybe like gym or like.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. And then so in front of them because she was doing that thing again where she was pretty much like mothering him and just telling him what to do in front, and he's like, okay, like not like angry, but clearly he was angry, but he was playfully being like, can you stop? Like, okay, tell me what to do. Like, I guess like what's and she did it in front of her friend. So when he left, the friend like, oh, what was that? And then Vanessa goes, oh, this didn't remind you of anything, like, oh, my past relationships. I'm like, so you are the problem. But they move past that to being like, oh no, Logan is the problem. Like, no, let's come back to the fact that you bring out this side of all the men. You are the problem. But no, she didn't register that. And so I'm like, okay, this is what I don't like. When these are the kind of friends that men don't like, or the friends that will be encouraging bad behavior. So but anyways, that ended. Then they met Mike's parent, Logan. I could say Mike. He looks like Mike from Love Is Blind, I guess. I don't know, just dark hair, nothing else. Logan's parents met them, and it was cool. Like the mom was a bit shocked at the age, but
they also don't care.
They're okay. The whole thing was about children.
I think they just accepted it. They know that.
Nah, might not be having. Mommy have not accepted it. So
well, they're still engaged, so mommy work on it.
Maybe now she'll accept it, but then she actually accepted it.
You don't want this. You gotta work on it now.
How is she going to work on it?
Just be a pestering mom.
I beg, I see how the no contact is 18 now. Don't do that.
At least one now, please.
So yeah, obviously, like I said, they got engaged. He started by trying to break up with that. They should remove the rings. Obviously, he wanted to remove the rings because he wanted to propose. I remember saying something rubbish about her. I trusted my gut. Insulted him. To me, it's an insult. Insult because he insulted my character because what he said is not true. After that, I still proposed. I was like,
good luck, man.
29 should
continue doing your things. Do your
things, man.
Do your things. Not my things, but good luck.
Yeah. So that's the end. The reunion is gonna air, and we'll watch that. I don't know why it's on the Vile Files. It's giving.
Maybe it's giving Netflix. Maybe they didn't want it.
Yeah,
they picked the number of episodes they wanted, so it's okay. And I guess they're giving you a reunion.
Yeah, we get a reunion. But we need to know where is Pfeiffer. Where is
she's on TikTok.
Pfeiffer? No, but why isn't she at the reunion?
Ask her on TikTok.
What's in there? I'm sure she's not answering. What's in there?
Go check and find. I'm sure people are disturbed. Go into the comment section and see who's asking her.
Yeah, I'm sure people are asking her.
We'll be back to review the
reunion. Yeah.
Alright, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, please.
Bye.
Bye.
I was scared as well.